Hello? Yes, I am holding. Okay, yeah. I don't have a lot of time, but I am holding. Hi. Leslie. Is this Leslie Van Houten? Hi, Leslie. Yes, yes, I've been a secret admirer of yours for many years. Although we did cross paths. You probably don't remember that. Oh, you do? Oh, you do? Okay, good. Uh, what is oh, you want me? No, I can't do that. No, I'm behind bars just like you. Well, not for the same reasons, of course. I'm just a bum. Well, I got arrested and given a 2-year sentence for my smell. Right, so that's nothing like what you're in for. No, but I can't come out there, Leslie, for your birthday party. Look, I love you. I love you. I'm infatuated with you for the last 50 years, but I can't do it. Well, I'm locked up for one thing, but although I do have a lot of freedoms here, if I really, really wanted to, I could do it. But, well, I've reached an age. Look, I can't come to your birthday party, Leslie, and this decision is final. I'm not flying out to California for your next birthday in prison, like you are. And don't think I'm going to opt for a train or a bus or a car either, because traveling, Leslie, is bad for me. It makes me homicidal. You must know what homicidal means, right? Yeah, okay. Like when you were one of the Manson girls. Although you were the prettiest of the Manson girls, and you were a cut above the others, if I may say so. Yeah. Now, okay, forget about the travel and the birthday and everything. Just reminisce with me for a minute, okay? Okay? Okay. Yeah, reminiscing is good sometimes. I know. But do you remember when I landed at Los Angeles Airport in what year was it? 1968. I was on my way to Marine Corps duty, and I was there sweating in my green wool uniform. I had my little national defense ribbon on my chest, and there you were, Leslie Van Houten, and you were with the other girl, Krenwinkel, right? And you had your van, and you were picking me up in the van. Oh, you wanted to give me a ride down to Oceanside, where I was going. Just out of the blue, here's two young women in a van offering me a ride down to Oceanside, California, where I was about to be stationed, right? So you do remember that. Well, but you needed to take a quick stop in the opposite direction, don't you know, up to Chatsworth, California, and a little beyond that to some place called the Spahn Ranch. Yeah, that's where it all went sour for you, Leslie. Well, then now let me ask you this. If you remember all that, do you remember when we spent the night at Spahn Ranch together with all the other crazy people there? You said, try this, my little soldier. And I said, oh, no. Leslie, I'm already in love with you. I mean, what more can LSD do? You see? I don't need LSD. I've got you, Leslie. Well, what more could LSD do? I'm ashamed to say, but it made love a many-splendored thing. Yeah. And then I'm still seeing in my head, Leslie, after the psychedelics wore off, there we were, me and you, kissing goodbye at the front gate of Camp Pendleton. Now, after that, it took me a good year to find you again. And there you were on the front page of the newspaper with Charlie and the bloody knives. That didn't make me very happy, no. Nevertheless, Leslie, I still have your picture on my nightstand. It's the same face as back then, but you know what I do? Every year, I get a new frame for it. Go figure. So, what? I don't know about that. I don't. Well, look, here's what I can promise you, okay? And it's not much of a promise. You keep my name on your visitors list, and I might stop being old someday. Old and impatient. Yeah. I might, maybe, who knows, maybe not. But for your birthday this time, Leslie, you're going to have to play it out without me. But just remember this, and listen, no, shh, shh, shh. Listen, Leslie. You're not crying, are you? No, shh. Listen to this, and this comes from my heart. As the thick black clouds cover your walls, and as great as the blue mist smothering your soul is, and as big as the bad, bad murderer they say you are remains, you just, Leslie, you just measure it all together, you, Leslie Van Houten, and know that my passion for you is still a cut above anything else. Okay. Mm-hmm. Bye-bye. Now, Herzog, are you back there? Did you get all that? Did you film all that? Yeah, I know it was kind of, I don't know, weird, wasn't it? Yeah. But you want these things for the documentary, and that thing popped up, you know. So I would suggest to leave it in, and we'll just go about the other stuff. And you have the power as the director of this thing, director and producer. Oh, Herzog is the director and producer. Okay, what am I? Yeah, I'm just the guy in the petri dish. Very good. That's funny. Hey, Herzog, that was pretty funny. I liked it. Yeah, that's me, Herman Scuttle, the guy in the petri dish. But you have what I'm trying to say is you have the power to edit anything in and edit anything out. I don't care. And I don't want any money for this. You keep the money. I'm just an old guy, and I'm impatient, and blah, blah, blah. But I will say this about being an old guy. And you can leave this in. You got it rolling? Okay, this is something you might need for the documentary. You ready? I'm saying that even though I'm an old, crusty, old, smelly old guy, my immune system is stronger than ever. Flu germs have no effect on me. No more migraines, no more bipolar PTSD terror worm. You want me to say that little thing again? I like saying that, yeah. Just because if you want to edit a stronger version of my bipolar PTSD terror worm has been spayed and neutered, and besides all that, along the health report I have to give you, is that those pesky little cancer nits left my prostate and joined the Rosicrucians. It's true. You think I'm making this up? Could I make this up? Could anybody make this up? And you would probably Herzog, you would probably be the first one to ask, what's my secret to perfect health? And I'm going to tell you, here is my secret to perfect health. I buy plums and peaches and apples and oranges. Don't forget, I work in the kitchen in this prison, so I buy them for everybody. So I buy all those fruits, and what I do is I peel off the little round stickers from the skin of the fruit, and I eat those stickers. I do. And nobody pays attention to this stuff scientifically, but I do. When I eat the stickers from the fruit, they give me the minimum daily requirement of glue. And I've heard all over, from, I can't remember who the authority was, but it was somebody. It was either a doctor or it was Big Pete on the bus stop bench. Somebody with authority told me that that I wasn't getting my daily good amount of glue. Somebody somewhere looked at me and said, "You need more glue in your diet." Yeah, so I took that seriously, before the stickers on the fruit, I used to get my quota of glue from licking postage stamps. Now that glue is a different kind of glue, but I used to lick it. But then the post office tricked me with going self-adhesive. So what else? I went to envelopes, and that was really as low as you could go. But I needed glue in my system. I determined I needed glue in my system, but I started licking a lot of envelopes. But licking a lot of envelopes, I got a lot of paper cuts on my tongue. And as everyone knows, everybody knows that the glue on envelopes is made from the part of the horse known as the horse's arse. Yeah. And then I got to my primary doctor, and she said, you know, Herman, eating those little round stickers on the fruit for the benefit of the stickum has already morphed you, Herman, into a horse's arse. Said the doctor. And she also said, those little stickers, not only that, but they'll trash your liver after a while. Yeah, you'll ruin your liver, so stop. And she said one more thing. Yeah. This little stickers, she said, will, number one, turn me into a horse's arse. Ruin my liver, number two. And the third thing she said, all that glue will be a gateway to sniffing glue. Mm-hmm. Well, here's how I looked at that and analyzed that. And I said, look, I'm scheduled to die at age 79. The truth is, all of the men in my bloodline, all of the Hungarian guys, they all died at age 79. So that's what I'm going to do. When I turn 79, guaranteed I'm going to drop dead. But of all these men in my bloodline who died at 79, not one of them ever gave any kind of glue, any kind of audition. So I like to think that I owe it to my forefathers to fix up a bag of airplane glue and give it a try. Yeah. Snort those fumes until I go blind and I fall off the fire escape and land into a pile of old tires, and then I pick myself up and I say, "Where's my hat? What happened to my hat?" I'm telling you all these details in case you want to try it. But I'm thinking now 12 more years until I turn 79, until death takes away my inhale reflex. And the question is presented, will my fixation with gluey fruit stickers, those little things on the fruit, will it take me while I'm alive into huffing other bad things? Will I wind up huffing felt tip markers and butane lighter fluid and nail polish remover and oven cleaner and paint thinner? What do you think? I think no way. No. That's as asinine as it is unlikely. And it could be bad for my liver. But then again, if I'm having a real bad day, I wouldn't rule it out. Yes, yes. Now, that was rather confessional, don't you think, Herzog? That was a little anecdote, yeah, that was rather exposing things that a normal person doesn't normally expose. That's right. Thank you. You're acknowledging that I'm normal. Okay, thank you. Yes. No, don't change your mind. And I must thank you, Herzog, for this great thermos of coffee. It's great. The thermos is keeping it nice and warm, and it's very tasty. It's very tasty, the coffee. Very tasty. Oh, yes. Now, Herzog, believe it or not, I wrote a song last night. Yep, I did. So, you can either use it or abuse it. I don't care. Use it or do whatever you want. But this is the song I wrote last night. Look out, mama, the river's gonna overflow. Oh, look out, mama, the river's gonna overflow. And put on some shoes, 'cause you're gonna stub your toe. Look out, mama, run to the higher ground. Look out, mama, run to the higher ground. Ain't no future in staying back, 'cause you're gonna get yourself drowned. Oh, look out, mama, rain coming from hell. Oh, look out, mama, it's raining like the rain is from hell. Apocalypse? Maybe. you can never tell. Look out, mama, flood coming up to your knees. Look out, mama, flood coming up to your knees. Oh, Neptune, King Neptune, won't you have mercy, please? Look out, mama, the river's gonna overflow. Now, look out, mama, the river's gonna overflow. Put on some shoes or else you're gonna stub your toe. That was ridiculous. Yes, I know. Well, you might like it a little bit, but I know it's ridiculous. You don't have to appease me. Now, I can't go yet. Can I? Can I go yet? I can go? No. All right, a few more minutes. What can I tell you? Well, after we split, my first wife, or was it my fourth wife? I don't know. It was a long time ago. But after we split, I wasted a year imagining that I was the elephant in the room. It was her house and her rooms. I imagined her late night parties, which I referred to as groove coalitions, right there by the wood stove, her feet up on the table, beer and wine and tequila and Jack, and me conspicuously invisible. Me in another town. Me, the punchline, bringing on roars of belly laughs, right there where I was uninvited and undesirable. And wasn't that me in her living room and her kitchen and her front porch and the toilet? The elephant in the room. And when she rocked the Richter in bed, she was really mocking the mastodon in the corner. Right. Well, that was 1 year of my life wasted with my fourth wife, second wife, I don't know, could have been the third wife. 1 year wasted, and I got head noise and delirium, and I got my pachyderm nose out of joint. But time and distance heals all things. And just like her, I learned to forgive and forget and get a life. Now, after all that turmoil and nastiness and craziness, and then finally the forgiveness, one day we had lunch at her place. We had roast beef sandwiches. And along with the sandwiches, we still had a little degree of absolution, too. Small talk about love and hate becoming napalm, and divorce moving to mammoth psychosis. And after that, you either find a new plan or you go extinct. Well, face to face, right there at her dining room table, this was, flabby words coming out of my mouth, and she stayed really interested in that sandwich. And then there was a long pause, to a standstill in the lunch chat, just enough time for me to grow a new neurosis. And I said, ever get the feeling like there was an elephant in your room? And with great deadpan, she answered, nope. Closest thing I have to an elephant is Tarzan. And he's up in the bedroom waiting for you yeah. Tarzan up in the bedroom right now waiting for you to leave. So, you know, the key.
You got to be back in your cell in 2 minutes.
Yeah, good. The thing is that, what is the thing? Forgive, forget, and get a freaking life. That's it. Ever get the feeling like there was an elephant in your room? She said, nope. Closest thing to an elephant is Tarzan. And he's up in the bedroom waiting for you to leave. That was a great line. Okay, Herzog, I think we've got it. I think we've got enough. It wasn't my greatest claim to fame, but what can you do? Now, do you have enough material, Herzog, to just kind of wrap this whole thing up? Because I do have better things to do. Right. Well, I got to go get some glue. I got to go eat some glue. No, there's no future in that either. Unless I'm really having a bad day. Okay. Mind if I take this with me, Herzog, back to the cell?